Good morning, Krishanti. My name is Hafsa, and I just wanted to let you know that whatever we discuss here today will be confidential unless I see that there's a threat to you or to someone else.
Okay.
So can you tell me what brings you in here today?
Well, I had an asthma attack. I went to the emergency department, and later on, my doctor told me that I should come and visit you for a consult.
Okay, so can you tell me what in particular you're concerned about?
I haven't been taking my prescribed medications regularly, and I've already had 2 attacks in the last few months, and I'm concerned that if it keeps on happening, not taking my medications, I might end up with another attack and be back at the hospital again.
Okay, so what I'm understanding is that you want to work on taking your prescribed medications and prevent another asthma attack from happening.
Yeah, that's right, because I don't like that feeling.
Okay, so can you tell me how important it is for you to make this behavior change on a scale of 0 to 10, 0 being not important and 10 being very important?
I would say I'm at about 9.
Okay.
That it's important for me.
Okay, 9, that's a high number. So what are the costs of taking your prescribed medications?
The cost of taking my prescribed medications would mean that my friends will find out I have asthma,
Okay.
and they would treat me differently. They would think that I have some kind of weakness, and it would also be embarrassing to take my medications in front of them all the time.
Okay, so making a change is never easy, and you have to realize that you have to put forth quite a bit of effort in order to accomplish the goals. So could you tell me what are the benefits of taking your prescribed medications?
The benefits would be a lot. I would feel healthy. I would be able to participate in all the activities that I want, especially physical activities. I would be able to hang out with my friends as often as I want. I would not miss any school days, do everything. Practically, I would be free, and it will keep me away from the hospital as well.
Okay, so on one hand, what you're saying is that you don't want your friends to find out about it, and it's kind of embarrassing to take your asthma medications. And on the other hand, it's also limiting you from participating at school in activities and keeps you away from spending time with your friends at school.
Yes, that's right.
Okay, so could you share with me what has worked for you in the past when you were faced with a similar situation?
Well, I haven't really taken my medications at school, but at home I feel comfortable taking them because my friends are not there, and it's more private.
Okay.
So I'm okay to take my medications at home.
Okay.
The problem is at school.
Okay, so what I can understand is that you're more comfortable taking your medications at home because no one is around and no one's like watching you take your medications, whereas at school you feel uncomfortable pulling it out of your bag and seeing your friends being around you, and you don't feel comfortable, right?
Yeah, that's right.
So could you tell me of a strategy that you've thought about that you can try using at school to make you a little bit more comfortable?
I did think about it a lot, and I was thinking that maybe I could, carry my medications in my gym bag, in a pocket that nobody would be able to see, and then use it before I go to gym. When I changed, I would be in the washroom. I could take it in there, so nobody would be there to look at it, and that way I can feel better, like I would not run out of breath in gym.
Okay, that sounds like a great strategy. Could you tell me how confident you are to apply this strategy every day on a scale of 1 to 10?
I would say I'm at a level of 7.
Okay, 7. So 7 is a good number, and it tells me that it's quite important to you to make this change. Could you also tell me, can you tell me like what it will take for you to be an 8 and not, yeah.
Okay. I would have to remember to take my medication to school, and I would have to remember, like, probably write in my agenda so that I know when to take what medication, and I would have to do this for a couple of days, to keep it away from my friends so they don't see it.
Okay.
And if that happens, then I would feel more confident that I'm going to be able to do it.
Okay, and could you tell me a bit more about why you're a 7 and not a 6?
Because it's really important for me to take my medications to feel healthy, to be able to do everything I want to do. So because it's very important, that I think I'm confident that I could do this.
Okay, so now that we've developed a good strategy, what will be your next step?
Uh, It's probably to take the medication to school with me.
Okay.
I write it down in my agenda and take it to school, and just go through with it, to take it before gym, in the washroom, privately.
Okay. That's great. You have worked very hard to get to this point, and you should be commended for all your positive efforts. Could you tell me if there is anyone at school that is there to help you and support you if you need help?
My teacher is aware that I have asthma, and he could help me if I need help.
All right, that's good. Is it okay if I could summarize what we've discussed here today?
Sure, no problem.
Okay, so what you've told me is that you've had 2 asthma attacks in the past 3 months, and that you've been finding a hard time taking your prescribed medications at school because you're afraid of your friends and what they might think of you, and they might think your asthma is like some sort of weakness. So what you have decided is that you will be writing down in your agenda of a list of medications, as well as taking your medications before gym class. And you will keep your medications in your gym bag in a small pocket, so that your way you're more comfortable taking it. Does this sound right to you?
Yeah, that's about it.
Okay. Is there anything that I've missed that we haven't covered?
I don't think so. Very good.
Okay. How would it be okay to schedule a follow-up appointment for next week?
Let me think. Thursday, probably around 10:30. I have a spare then.
Okay, Thursday works for me as well. That's good. So I just wanted to say thank you for coming out today, and I know it takes a lot of courage, and I really appreciate that. So see you Thursday then.
Yep, we'll see you Thursday.